It starts the way so many Irish crime stories starts lately, with a quiet morning, normal streets, people going about their businesses, and absolutely no idea that behind a few closed doors, nearly 1.5 million euro worth of drugs and cash is about to be pulled out of circulation. And this time it wasn't just one place. It was Cork, it was Limerick, and it was coordinated. Because when the guards move at the same time in multiple counties, that's usually your first clue this wasn't random. This was planned. So, let's set the scene. Late December, end of the year. Everyone is in their weird in-between space where Christmas is over, New Year is coming, and criminals often think attention is elsewhere. Shops are busy, roads are busy, guards very much not asleep. In the early hours, search team move in on a number of properties across Cork and Limerick. This weren't dramatic movie-style dog-kicking raids with helicopters and shooting for the camera. These were targeted, intelligence-led searches, the kind that happen after weeks, sometimes months, of watching, listening, mapping movement, and quietly building a picture. And that picture, it turns out, was very expensive. Inside the properties, guards discover a large quantity of drugs, cocaine, cannabis, other controlled substances, packaged, stored, ready to move. Alongside that, a significant amount of cash. Suspected proceeds of crime. Bundled, hidden, and very clearly not linked to any legitimate businesses. By the time everything is counted, valued, and logged, the total comes in at almost 1.5 million euro. Let that sink in for a second. That's not a small time dealing. That's not someone selling a bit on the side. That's organized distribution. That's supply chains. That's money moving fast and often violently if anything goes wrong. And here is where it gets interesting. These seizures didn't come from one lucky stop or one accidental discovery. They were the result of coordinated raids across two major countries, suggesting the guards were targeting a network, not just an individual. Cork and Limerick are not random choices. Both have been focal points in ongoing efforts by guards to disrupt organized crime groups operating in the south and southwest of the country. Groups that don't just sell drugs, but launder money, use intimidation, and rely on layers of people to keep the people at the top clean. And when nearly 1.5 million euro in drugs and cash gets seized in one operation, it usually means two things. First, someone talked. Second, someone at a high level just lost a lot of sleep. Because seizures like this hurt more than arrests sometimes. You can replace people. You can recruit new runners. But losing products and cash on this scale, that hits trust. It causes international paranoia. It creates blame and it forces mistakes. According to confirmed information, the drugs seized included significant quantities intended for onward distribution. This wasn't personal use, this wasn't casual. This substance were already in the pipeline, already expected by someone somewhere. Which raises the obvious question. How did the guards know? Operations like this don't happen overnight. They're built through surveillance, financial tracking, informants, vehicle monitoring, and patterns that don't lie. Regular movements, frequent visits, properties that look quiet on the outside but are very busy behind the scene. Cash, especially, is a giveaway. Criminal networks struggle to move and hide large sums without leaving fingerprints. Not literal ones, but patterns. Spending that doesn't match income. Vehicles that change hands. properties used by not lived in. And when enough of those pieces line up, the guards move. Search warrants are secured, teams are assembled. Timing is everything because once one location is hit, others can panic. Phones light up, evidence disappear. That's why these raids happened together in Cork and Limerick. Same window, same objective. And it worked. Now, here is the part people often overlook. Every seizure like this has a ripple effect far beyond the headlines. Drugs not reaching the streets means fewer overdoses, fewer violent disputes, less pressure on communities already dealing with the fallout of organized crime. Local residents often don't even know they were living next to a storage point or a cash drop. It's only after the guards arrive that the reality sets in. The quiet house, the normal looking apartment, the place you walk past every day. Not so normal after all. At the time of reporting, investigations are ongoing. Evidence seized during the raids will be forensically examined. Financial trails will be followed. Connections between individuals and properties will be mapped. This is the slow and glamorous part of policing. Paperwork, analysis, interviews, but it's where cases are actually built. And make no mistake, this seizure will not be the end of it. Large-scale operations like this usually lead to more searches, more questioning, and sometimes more arrests down the line. When one link breaks, other get exposed. For the criminal groups involved, the message is clear. End of year, complacency is expensive, and the guards are very much paying attention. For everyone else, it's rare glimpse behind the curtain. A reminder that while daily life carries on, there is a constant, quiet battle happening in the background to keep communities safer. Nearly €1.5 million off the street. Gone, just like that. And somewhere tonight, people who thought they were untouchable are doing the maths and realizing the numbers don't add up anymore. If you want fast updates on Irish true crime, subscribe. We cover everything before it hits mainstream headlines. Thank you.